Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here standing with a good buddy of mine, Frankie Andreu, racing, you may have heard him, versus commentator. So Frankie, you walked up to me and you were laughing. You go, Chad, man, this race is awesome. So what are your thoughts so far?
It's fantastic, a great spectacle. I love all the expo tent, and for the bike race itself, I mean, it may be wet out here, but these guys are going fast, and I think there's only gonna be about 15 finishers.
Okay, so how many crits did you do in your career? Come on.
I was on the cash cow circuit for many years, so I was definitely looking to make as much money at these criteriums, and this is races like this is exactly what I look for. And $1,000 preems, or you should give out a few more of those.
So Frankie Andreu here with Chad Andrews, and we are covering it live. And Frankie, we can see right now that these small little holes are opening up, and racing the Tour de France for as many years as you did, and now versus commentary. And you and I've worked together, and we see this kind of thing. What's the first thing that goes through your mind as a commentator on television as well live when you see those big holes starting to open up?
Well, it pretty much just shows that things are really starting to split up. I mean, these guys are racing fast and racing hard. A lot of these guys just came off the Tour of Missouri, which is a road race, doing 100-mile stages, and now here they're trying to whip around here at like 35 miles an hour on the rain-soaked road. But the gaps that are opening up, I mean, these guys are really pushing it to the limit. They're taking chances, and right now it's really coming down to a battle of fatigue and strength, and at the end it's going to be who comes down to be the fastest, and of course we know what's on the line.
You can support Children's Medical Center through Texas Tough events all year long. All you have to do is go to txtough.org. It is a great event on this night. We got plenty more still coming your way. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Texas Tough Grand Prix. We've got some of the best cyclists in the world right here in downtown Dallas. They're racing at speeds up to 50 miles an hour. So let's take a look.
You mentioned Patrick McCarty on the front there. He was really active last year, if you remember, at this race. Local favorite. He started out his cycling career here in Plano, and then he joined the old U.S. Postal Service team, Discovery, for a year, and then moved on. He was with Garmin, and now this year is back here at the Texas Tough Grand Prix. Well, if there's a guy in this field outside of some of the local amateurs who would love to win this race, it's got to be Pat McCarty, hometown boy, and he gave it a good go last year, and he's up front again this year.
Pat McCarty, yeah, he raced for Garmin Slipstream. Now he's an Alps presented by Maxxis. And Pat is not known for a criterium racer. John Murphy is, Carl Menzies is, Floyd is more of a stage racer. Pat McCarty is an enigma because he can win this race if he gets in and move like this. So right now, you've got a very dangerous group. We want to thank our sports-based event guys for giving us hot, off-the-press numbers of who's on the road. These guys are traveling around the country, giving us big-time pro bike racing. There's your break. Yosvani Falcone, Mike Creed, Hedgeberry, Pat McCarty, trying to bridge.
He's not only a well-known radio personality, he's also a pretty good rider from what I hear. It's the Ticket's Craig Miller. Craig, first of all, how long have you been involved in cycling and riding?
I've been racing my bike since I was about 15, so about 25 years. And I would be out here tonight, but my back is flared up on me.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that how it happens?
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens. From the racing community's perspective, how cool of an event is this?
This is great. This is the race that everybody around here talks about all year long because you've got, for the first time in about 15 years, national and world caliber racers here. You know, Floyd Landis, you've got national champions, you've got state champions from all over the country. So this is by far the biggest race we do every year.
Take me into the rider's head. When they're going around this track, when it's slick on the night like it is tonight, you got a 90-degree turn. How difficult is it to navigate?
It's torture. It's being in a torture chamber for about 90 minutes because you want to take enough risks to where you stay close to the front. But if you take too many risks, you end up on the pavement on a wet night like this, or you expend too much energy early and you don't have enough late. Criteriums are different than a long road race that you might see in the Tour de France where they're out there for 6 hours. This is 90 minutes, and it's as fast as you can go for 90 minutes.
Patrick McCarty out of Texas is in the break, but their two sprinters are back in the chase group. Hey guys, oh, now it looks like McCarty's having a little bit of spot of bother right there. So they rolled through at 31. 31, so the gap 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 8 seconds. Isaac Howe. Look at that, one lap. Mountain Cactus brings it back.
What you're seeing tonight is a realization of a dream. The dream of this man right here, Joel Williams. He is the founder of Texas Tough. He joins us now. Joel, seeing this all come to fruition like this, what's it feel like?
Oh, it's really indescribable, Joe. So exciting to see all these people out here really enjoying a great bike race. But, of course, we don't do this for bike racing. We do this for Children's Medical Center. Texas Tough is all about trying to inspire people to become regular fundraisers for children. We're trying to get a lot of people to do a little bit each, and we try to give them something fun to enjoy, too, and that's what the Grand Prix tonight's all about.
When it comes to trying to raise the funds that help these kids, how do you see it help the kids? How does it end up helping them?
Well, we give all of our fundraisers, really every participant in a bike event, swim event, or run event is also a fundraiser. Every participant agrees to raise $300 over the course of the year. All the money they raise gets to go to children, and more importantly, gets to go to the program, service, or clinic at children's of their choice.
The breakaway has been caught. Another one is sure to form, but here's the story, Craig and Dallas. The sprinters teams will eventually start shutting this thing down. They want it to come to a bunch gallop. Team Type 1, outs presented by Maxxis. They would love for this to come to a sprint. You also have Mountain Khakis. They also would like for it to come to a sprint. And Kelly Benefit Strategies, not so much because they've only got 3 riders.
Chad, we have another special guest joining us up here is Pete Klein. He's the president of the Children's Medical Foundation. So how's the fundraising going? And I know in conjunction with this event, it's got to be going fairly well.
It's going great. I don't know who's going to win the race tonight, but the real winner are the kids at Children's Medical Center. This event has given lots and lots of people in Dallas an opportunity to give a little to have it add up to be a whole lot. And the impact of Texas Tough on Children's Medical Center has been great this year. And as this event grows and continues to build attendance, and our Sunday event in particular with families with little kids and old people like me and everybody outside here riding their bikes and raising money for children's is going to be really a big thing for us.
Floyd Landis is one of the best American cyclists there is. He says this is one of the coolest venues for cycling he's been to. We'll get you back to it. It's the Texas Tough Grand Prix, back in a few minutes.